In today's video, we're diving deep into the enigmatic character of Loki, the Prince of Curses, who has become a focal point in the ongoing Elbaf Arc. With his introduction in chapter 1130, Oda has not only reignited our curiosity, but has also shattered our expectations with Loki's shocking reveal. Known for his tumultuous past and powerful presence, Loki embodies the complexity of Elbaf's lore. His story intertwines with some of the series' biggest narratives, from his infatuation with Lola to the heavy burden of his legendary lineage. As we dissect Loki's character and explore the implications of his abilities and the monumental strength that has left even Luffy trembling, prepare yourself for a journey through the twists and turns of this remarkable tale. Loki's introduction in One Piece shocked the fans. Loki is known as the Prince of Curses. Elbaf giants consider Loki to be the shame of the country. Loki originally appeared in One Piece during the Whole Cake Island arc. There, it was revealed that Prince Loki of Elbaf had fallen in love with Lola, one of Big Mom's children. Big Mom wanted Lola to marry Loki expressly to get the favor of the giants of Elbaf. According to her, if Lola had married Loki, the Elbaf warriors and her pirate group would have formed the most powerful force on the entire planet. She would have been able to defeat Shanks, Whitebeard, and even Kaido in battle. Unfortunately for her, Lola wanted to select her own fate, and as a result, she left Whole Cake Island. Big Mom was furious about this decision and decided to pass her twin sister, Chiffon, as Lola. Clearly, the giants found this out, so Loki did not marry her. Because of this, the giants' relationship with the Big Mom pirates deteriorated even worse. Aside from that, fans knew little about Loki until his appearance in One Piece. Loki would always be the focal point of the Elbaf Arc. Many followers felt that the previously disclosed sun god was actually Loki. However, that person revealed out to be Road, the new giant warrior pirate's navigator. While fans were upset that Road was not Loki, they did not have to wait long because Loki was presented shortly afterwards. The disgraced Prince of Elbaf has captivated fans to no end. Loki's level of strength in Elbaf gave Luffy goosebumps. Luffy and the Straw Hats couldn't believe Loki's power level. Loki first appeared in One Piece Chapter 1130, where Garrett and Goldberg discussed him. They were having a talk about Road. They think Road is a creep and don't like him. However, Hodgeruden retains him on the crew. Gerd, in particular, claimed that Road is even worse than the disgraced Prince of Elbaf, Loki. This was yet another hint regarding the Prince of Elbaf, who had already been mentioned in Whole Cake Island. At this point, people understood Loki would appear in the plot sooner rather than later. When Luffy and the Straw Hat Pirates were crossing a bridge, the former's body felt tingly. According to Luffy, there was a really powerful presence around, and he couldn't believe how strong this guy was. Zoro intended to follow Luffy into the forest, but Sanji stopped him. As seen in the chapter, Luffy arrived to Loki in no time. Fans were treated to quite a spectacle as Loki was revealed in shackles and presented himself to Luffy. Loki proclaimed himself as the sun god and the destroyer of the world, which is quite an introduction. At the same time, it was revealed to fans that Loki has a direct connection to Ragnarok, which will most likely appear in the Elbaf Arc at some point. Furthermore, Oda explicitly stated Loki's strength. Luffy sensed his incredible presence and unbelievable amount of strength inside his body and got shivers. Luffy was astonished by the strength he sensed. The fact that he could sense Loki's power so strongly indicated that Loki is currently the most powerful giant in Elbaf. Loki may even be equivalent to the Yonko of the One Piece world, as evidenced by what the giants said about him. They claim that chaining Loki required the full force of Elbaf. The fact that a whole country was required for this single giant shows that his strength was unparalleled and that he can easily be equated to the Yonko. That's not everything. Fans also know that Loki now holds the famous Devil Fruit. Fans are currently unaware of what the Devil Fruit is. Loki murdered his own father, Harold, to acquire access to the Devil Fruit. He then ate this fruit, and fans are currently unaware of its abilities. This skill will be legendary, regardless of the type of fruit. Given Elbaf's abundance of mythological animals, this is most likely a Zoan ability. However, it is probable that this is a Logia-type devil fruit. This is strengthened by Hadrian's declaration that a giant with a Logia would be unstoppable, which could be interpreted as sly foreshadowing by Oda regarding Loki himself. Is Loki Yonko level? Loki could have strength greater than the Yonko. The full degree of Loki's strength has yet to be shown in One Piece. Fans can state with certainty that Loki is extremely powerful. Given that Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji all felt his huge presence and had to pay special attention to it, it means that he is, at the very least, comparable in strength to them. In fact, the entire nation of Elbaf, described as the strongest, was necessary to shackle him, implying that he is at least on the same level as the Yonko of the One Piece world. Loki is a great force, and fans will be completely startled by his power. It's not surprising that he's stronger than Dory and Bragi, each of whom have a bounty of 1.8 billion berries. Loki might be at the Yonko tier. In fact, even a Yonko may be unable to sustain an entire kingdom of warring giants battling against them, and the fact that this was required to capture Loki shows that he may be even stronger in certain aspects. The good news is that One Piece is already in the Elbaf Arc, which means that this arc will undoubtedly show fans the full strength of Loki. His devil fruit, among other things, could be revealed to fans in One Piece Chapter 1131, and fans are quite interested to see what Loki has to offer as the series progresses. Summary and highlights. Loki is referred to as the Prince of Curses in the Elbaf Arc. The Elbaf giants consider Loki to be the country's shame. Loki's enormous strength in Elbaf may surpass the Yonko. And there you have it. Loki's introduction has set the stage for what promises to be an exhilarating chapter in the One Piece saga. As the Elbaf Arc unfolds, we can't wait to see how Loki's story intertwines with the Straw Hats and the broader narrative. Will he emerge as a friend or foe? What secrets lie within the legendary devil fruit he possesses? Join the conversation in the comments below and share your theories. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Loki, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more exciting content on One Piece. Until next time, keep sailing forward and embrace the adventure. Thank you very much for visiting the Mugiwara Review YouTube channel. Buddy, we hope you enjoy our review analysis. Don't forget to subscribe and continue joining us on our joyful journey in the world of anime. If you have any wishes, question, or suggestions for our next videos, feel free to express your thoughts on the comments below. Thank you very much for your support, and until we meet again, see you next time, buddy. What is One Piece anime? One Piece is a manga and anime story about a young boy named Monkey D. Luffy who wants to be the king of the pirates in the world. As a child, he eats a devil fruit, a strange plant that makes him able to stretch like rubber. Before the show starts, Luffy goes out into the world for the first time and starts to gather a group of pirates. The main group grows over time, but it starts with Luffy, Nami the Navigator, and his swordsman named Roronoa Zoro. At some point, Luffy and his friends are known as the Straw Hat Pirates, and they go on many exciting adventures across the ocean. One Piece is a lot of fun because it's silly. Luffy goes from island to island around the world in the series. Each island has its own setting and theme. It's a pretty fantastical world full of animals that look like people, live skeletons, and other delightfully strange things. Within moments, the group is in a winter scene, and the next they are on a tropical island full of giants. The show is full of silly and bright details. For example, Zoro holds a sword in his mouth, a scary military boss wears a cute bulldog hat, and people don't use phones to talk to each other. Instead, they use special transponder snails that can send and receive messages. Luffy is a carefree person who just wants to eat a tasty meal and laugh at bad jokes. Even though there are some funny parts in the series, a lot of One Piece is about freedom. During his travels, Luffy often takes up guns to help his friends and encourages others to do the same against pirates and government-backed military occupations. The characters in Luffy and his crew get stronger with each fight. which is typical for shonen manga. A lot of the story is about how Luffy beats a problem that seemed impossible to solve and finds some kind of secret power. After each fight, Luffy and his team get stronger and move closer to his main goal, which is to find the One Piece. Why is it called One Piece? The first part of both the manga and the anime shows that Pirate King Goldie Roger telling the truth about the mythical wealth called the One Piece. One Piece is the name of the show because Luffy wants to find the One Piece and become the next Pirate King. One of Luffy's main goals in the show is mentioned in the show's title. What is the One Piece? The answer to this question is still one of the biggest secrets in the series. It's been more than 1,000 episodes, and we still don't know what One Piece is. We know that the One Piece is the name of the treasure that Goldie Roger collected on his travels because of details in the manga. We still don't know a lot about the treasure, though. There are a lot of ideas from fans about what the One Piece is, but we still don't know what it is, or even if it's real. The One Piece could just be the friends Luffy makes along the way.